In other news, 200 illegal migrants, among them Haitians, Cubans, Chinese, Peruvians, and Colombians, returned to their home countries, another bill to the Bahamian government. The discovery of additional groups in recent days is set to add to the more than $1.5 million in repatriation cost the country funded in 2022 alone. Cleopatra Murphy has more on the story.
Hundreds of illegal migrants have been apprehended in Bahamian waters in recent days, among them 2 boats laden with Haitian migrants and another with Dominicans, totaling 290. Minister of Labor and Immigration, the Honorable Keith Bell, says Defense Force and immigration officers detected one such vessel carrying Haitian migrants off the western coast of Andros Friday, which he says traveled along Cuban waters en route to the U.S.
Given the remote location of the landing, the unlawful entrants were taken into custody on the 5th of March. Following an extensive search of land, a total of 127 Haitian nationals were apprehended, which comprised 116 males, 9 females, and 2 minors. The unlawful entrants are expected to arrive in the province sometime to date.
The U.S. Coast Guard also alerted officials to some 145 Haitians on another vessel in waters between the Bahamas, the U.S., and Cuba. Bell says officials are in discussions with the U.S. authorities to determine if they can be repatriated directly to Haiti by sea without bringing them to New Providence. In another incident, 18 Dominicans were intercepted in waters near Bimini, believed to also be on the way to the U.S. Government has already spent in excess of $350,000 on repatriations for the year, and Bell admits it's becoming a strain.
It is something that we don't want to create a strain, but obviously it is putting a strain on government first, but it's something which must be done. I think that we have to be more innovative in terms of how we meet these repatriation costs, and that is in terms of, we know particularly even though most of these persons come from Haiti, Haiti is in no position to provide the financial means. But I think that through strengthening our immigration laws, where we have the smugglers, where we have these vessels which are being confiscated, and even though there have been times where we sink these vessels, it may be that we may wish to sell some of them as we've done in the past.
Bell further proposes strengthening immigration laws and introducing stiffer penalties for violators to fund repatriations. And while the final destination for many illegal migrants is not the Bahamas, the minister issued this appeal to migrants of all nationalities in the Bahamas legally.
Tell your fellow countrymen not to run the risk. We have had tragedies at sea in the past, and it also places a very, very tremendous burden on us to have to go in these waters to rescue. The rescue in Andros particularly was in an area off Andros, which is, you have like 30-40 miles of mangroves to get through to get to land. And so it was only through the grace of God that they were really rescued. And so I want to send a very, very strong message out. Stay home. Do not take this voyage, because you're actually risking that of yourself, your family, and certainly minor children.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.